here's you know what's funny about with the sponsorship talk, like Joe Rogan, he had this thing called the fleshlight, and basically it was a pussy and it was in a flashlight shape.
Yeah.
So you either beat off with it or you could like put it in between cushions like we all have and just
Yeah.
and just go at it, you know, with some lube and stuff like that. So that was one of his sponsors, and I go, oh my God, I don't think I can do that. Like, I don't think I can have them as a sponsor. And I thought about it, and I go, yeah, I could, because I'd use the shit out of that fucking
I'd be
sponsor.
like, man, use this motherfucker. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use it right now. I'm gonna show you how to use it.
This is really weird. I mean, I'm not even turning away.
Yeah, like for real.
So yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to Modesties for Ugly People. It's your boy, Big Daddy Dominic Alvarez. And of course, joining me across the table, Mike. What had happened was Marrera. Man, thanks for coming, Mike. Oh man, we had to kind of do this quick cut, son. We have been super busy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but yeah, you're here, I'm here. Let's do this.
Yes,
So we were talking a lot earlier about people that sell out, and there's a couple people that came on in our heads, but. With this podcast, I would like it to be successful, and but on the fact of we're having a lot of fun first, and not a lot of businesses. Hold on, let me take it back. A lot of businesses thrive because of the passion that people had in the first place. Now, where they fuck up is when it starts to get big, and they start to, I want more, and I want more. Of course, we all want more. So, where's the sellout point though, Mike? Like, is it when you like I said, like let's say we happen to get a sponsor, and we don't believe in it, but we advertise it anyway. That's selling out, right?
I feel that the sellout point is when you're starting to promote not what you started with, like because we purely like you started this, like you were like you gave me an idea, or like you said, hey Mike, I got an idea, let's do this.
Right.
I tried it, and now we both have a passion for this.
Oh, dude.
You know, so you start with the passion, and you just keep going. And once you start, like, getting sponsors or start, you know, like, getting outside advertisement just because they endorse your thing or whatever, like, I think the point you sell out is when you start, like, promoting stuff that you don't really truly care about.
Yeah.
Like, when they're like, hey, we got these cups. You know, this is, man, ain't nobody gonna get a cup like this, and I want you to put that on your, you know, and
but
they
there's
start
holes
giving us,
in them,
and they start giving us like scripts to say, hey,
man,
listen, read this script. This is all we want you to do. It's like, no, I'm gonna give my true opinion and my true feeling on this product. That's why, like, when we do start bringing in sponsors or try to get sponsors, it's going to be something towards, you know, that we like, that we actually truly like have a passion for, or that we actually feel. Once you start promoting like fucking toenail clippers or, you know, hey, it came to the first thing.
That's good.
You know,
I mean, what the fuck?
like, or wash towels or something.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, dude, like, you know, like on the radio right now, like I was telling you, they, you know, Ford Focus, and I'm like, man, you know, you rather drive any other fucking car on the lot besides a fucking Ford Focus.
Yeah.
But that's who's gonna endorse you,
Right?
And it's like, I'm willing to take money. I'm willing to, you know,
make money any way you
exactly.
can. You know, I mean, don't hurt anybody in the process, but fucking make money.
But be true to yourself, because once you start like promoting like bullshit, like that's when the sellout.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. And I hope I don't ever get to that point. So, Mike, please, if I ever say these toenail clippers are fucking the shit, and I want you to smack me across the face.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you were like, Mike, you got to try this fucking toenail clipper, or, you know, just bullshit.
Clipper.
Like,
what do you have against toenail clippers,
man?
You got it on your keychain. You was always ready. You was always ready. Look at you. I thought I was ready with the zombies. You always ready, motherfucker.
I don't know. It was just the first thing that popped in my head.
Damn.
But I'm saying, like Like
I ain't that prepared.
These bubbles.
Jesus.
Look at these bubbles. You know what I'm saying?
Here's some bubble making motherfuckers.
But once you start promoting shit that you truly don't care about, if you don't own that shit in your house, you probably shouldn't be promoting.
Yeah, no.
If you don't care anything about this item that they're like, hey, we'll give you, it's just that's when we all need money.
Yeah,
I'll go to the fucking swap meet and sell some shit, sell some old shit before I fucking promote something that I'm not really truly passionate about.
I won't go that far. I'll fucking promote something before I go out and actually rent a space and Kobe's and then start selling my shit. But anywho, but no, I think you actually bring up a really good point of what people like financially, what people do to get a lot. I think it's very true. Money is the root of all evil. Yeah. I do. I mean, I think even as a kid, I don't know how young, but I super figured it out as a kid. I go, why do rich people want money? And it's like, well, they like nice things. Okay, that's cool. Totally cool with that. I like nice things. So why do you want nice things? It's just a comfortable lifestyle. Well, what's so comforting, and why do you want the comfort lifestyle? Isn't the grind a little more rewarding? Yeah, but who wouldn't want $1 billion handed to him, right? Yeah. So it's like, why do you want the $1 billion? Why? So down the line, as a kid, I'm like, for some busy. It all came down for the busy, or whatever you want to stick your dick or rub your pussy on. You know what I mean? Whatever. That's not whatever. That's not none of my business, and I don't care what you do. You stick your dick in a fucking in a mouse trap, and if that gets you off, you go right on ahead and snap that trap, baby. You snap that trap.
That's a track right there. $1 million.
Snap
right
that
there.
trap. But we got to patent that. So, but you know what I mean? I think it overall came down to the who can get the more of the opposite attraction, or what you want of the attraction, and that's not me. I already got the attention of a female that I want.
That's like this movie that I watched. It's called The Joneses.
Joneses.
Yeah, and it was just it was a dad, a mom, a brother, and a sister. They weren't related. It was just they were colleagues. They were pretty much and it's like they set up in a nice fucking 2-story house or whatever. Yeah, they the boy would go to his school, the girl would go to her school, the husband and wife would go to their. And all of them are fake. It's not a real family. It's just a man, a girl, a woman.
And they knew that. I mean, this is just a movie, right?
Yeah.
Not like a reality movie. They just started filming these people. It's like a movie. No, straight up.
Yeah, it's
movie.
a movie. It's a movie.
Oh, okay.
It's called The Joneses.
Okay.
But it's a guy and a lady and 2 younger teenagers.
Yeah.
And what they do is they go to their school or job, and they're and this company gives them the new shit. Yeah, and the husband will go to the thing and be like, and when the guys get, they'll be like, check out this. I got the new lawnmower at my house. I got the new boat or whatever. And that gets everybody in, that's listening to this guy. They're like, oh, so all the other guys that are listening to the dad or other women that are listening to the mom, their job is to pretty much promote. Yeah, and try to make
so they create that wave that's bound to be.
Here's the new.
Yeah, they start that trend wave.
So and so got this, so I'm gonna go. Get
the Joneses, that just totally clicked in my head. Keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah, keeping up with the Joneses.
So stupid.
Yeah,
I'm an idiot.
But and it's crazy because it's all about the hype now. It's not about just making money like you said, grinding. When you hustle hard and you get what you get, it's rewarding. It's that feeling damn, I worked for that shit.
I mean, you can't know struggle without or you can't know easy without the struggle and so on and so forth. But that's what we were talking about earlier about Easter. And my kids were asking me why do we get dressed up for Easter? And I'm like, I think there was a guy that came from the dead and he had a bunny as a pet and he shit out eggs. That's why we get dressed up. I couldn't really truly answer. I really couldn't. And it's we just do that. We are in this day and age. We are so pre-programmed to go. That's the latest and greatest. Yeah. I got to do that. Why? Because that's the latest and greatest. There's no rhyme or reason.
Down.
No,
it's especially now. I mean, unless you like in a family that truly knows why, and they're brought up that way.
Yeah.
Other than that, kids, all they know about is it's Easter. We get to hunt for eggs. We have to dress nice because we got to go to church.
Yeah.
We never go to church ever in our lives.
Yeah, but Easter,
this one day, I got to go to church, and it's just crazy, man.
It's kind of like, again, I'm going through this phase of my life where the word and the meaning of why is starting to become more and more consistent and more meaningful because, you know, I have kids and they start to ask why, and I'm like, because I was told to, and now you got to. So, but I'm starting to ease up on that, and I go, I don't know, honey. Let's get through today, and we'll figure it out later. You know, we'll go look it up, and so I'm at that kind of stage of my parenthood life. But I mean, I remember one time, a long time ago. I mean, I was living with my parents, still kind of am, but my parents, and it was Good Friday. Mm-hmm. And I was 18 at the time, 16, 17 at the time. I don't know. I could feed myself, okay? Yeah. And I go, hey, Mom, you're not going to get mad if I eat meat, right? Like, because I'm gonna eat some tacos. I'm gonna go get some tacos. Yeah. And my dad, well, you could tell he was kind of uncomfortable with it. He didn't say no, but he was a little uncomfortable with it. And I was going to ask him, like, well, why? We don't go to church. We don't do anything. Like, you know, Sunday's football, right? And, you know, and that's as far as the American dream goes. It's football on Sundays. No, football wouldn't be on Good Friday. Yeah. I just made it. Mike, you know, don't interrupt me with your facts, okay? Don't interrupt me with your facts, all right? I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
That's why I was like,
anyway, but you get my point, though.
We
like
play football, but
I never played football a day in my life. I throw the worst football. I run like a bitch. I can't. I do nothing like that. Anyways, but I'm just saying the whole white picket fence American dream is very a blur now to me because it's not like that at all, in my opinion. So, yeah. So the question of why is very potent in my house. It's very relevant in my house because I'm like, I'd like my kids to say why for the right facts, though. Yeah, just right. Brush up on it. We have access to it in the palm of our hands, and you know.
Yeah, that's why I looked up St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, dude, we did that really quick, and it was super awesome. And
well, I mean, I've always known.
You wanted St. Patrick's to have his dick out for some reason, and it's like, okay, that's weird.
I don't know why, but
sex, snakes, eggs, and green beer was somewhere near your answer to my question. What's the relevance of St. Patrick's? You're like, dude, I think he fucked a rabbit,
sex and
a leprechaun came out, and he started drinking green beer. I was like, oh, all right, I like that answer. It's a good answer.
Yeah, I'm I guess a stickler for like knowledge. Whenever somebody asks me something and I don't know, I'm like, and I go on, my computer and I'll Google it and I'm like, oh, and then I'll start reading the facts.
Yeah, yeah. You got to be careful though, man. Like,
I mean, I don't believe everything I read on the internet.
You got to be careful.
But it's like I like, it's like the what do you call that process of elimination?
Yeah.
Like I go through like a bunch of answers and stuff or whatever, and just whoever's like more on, the path of like, okay, these three people are saying this, and this one person is saying this. I'm like, I'm gonna have to go with the majority rule. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. I'm not gonna be the only one with this guy.
Yeah, no, I know. I was never that leader type of guy. I was never that. I need to make a stand. It was more like, where's the beer? What road is easiest?
Everybody's going there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
So I'm gonna follow.
I'm gonna go this way. But you know what? I think our band of brothers. I think we're all kind of go against the grain people. Yeah. I think we are. I mean, again, I don't know what episode I mentioned this in, but my sister-in-law, I always thought I was a go with the flow kind of guy.
As far as the whole Googling, that's just knowledge, just understanding stuff.
It's not being ignorant.
But as far as what you're saying, that we're always going against the grain, it's like I'm not gonna walk in the same footsteps as somebody. I'm like, we're more like, I'm gonna go in your direction, but I'm a hip hop to that. I'm a sea walk to that
my
shit,
ass to the internet real quick.
We're not just gonna like take the same path directly.
Yeah.
We're going to go our own way, and we're going to make it to where, you know.
But what I was saying was my sister-in-law was I always thought, because I was telling her, I was like, I go with the flow. Yeah, I'm a cool. I just got it. She was, Dominic, you are nothing near go with the flow. If she was like, your personality would not shine unless you went with the against the grain. That's just how, that's where you live.
You're not the type to do. Yeah, go with the flow. Hell no.
You don't think
you always
so?
got a complaint.
No, I was gonna say, like, I'm always the first one to be like, that's some bullshit without any facts.
Exactly.
Without any facts whatsoever.
You don't even know what we're talking about, man. I don't think
you know
you're
what
right.
it calls out though? People that don't know what the fuck they're talking about sometimes. Well, sometimes. Not a lot. Just sometimes. It's like, really? Like, are you sure about that? And they go, exactly. Shut your mouth. Because a lot of people do it to me too. Because I'd be like, man, like, Dom, that's bullshit. You're probably right.
Because today we were talking with one of our coworkers, and my boy is a Mason, and he was like,
don't get me started on those.
No, but that's too deep.
Yeah. Anyway, oh my god, that's a rabbit hole.
And he has the little symbol of the square and compass on.
Yeah.
So my coworker, she's like ex cokehead, like she's just like she is not bright at all.
So let me ask you. So is she hot?
No.
Okay, then never mind. Keep going. Let's say, hold on. Let me get her number. Let me talk her out of whatever
she. Him are constantly like talking and like having some conversation, like
in depth.
Yeah.
In depth.
And we're talking or whatever, and we're talking about that. And then she's like, what does that mean or whatever? And he explains, and she was like, but square and compass, like, what is that? He's like, well, it's like geometry.
Yeah.
And he's like, starts explaining, and I was like, yeah, you took geometry in school? And she was like, she gave that like kind of like blank stare, like, yeah, I did, but I didn't want to embarrass her more than she was, because she's a white girl, so she turned hella red. Like I didn't want to embarrass her even more, because I was gonna be like, oh, so what did you learn in geometry? Like,
But you got it. You totally got it.
Once she gave me that blank stare of like, I took, because she forgets that she tells me shit, and she dropped out of fucking high school like before her like 11th grade year, junior year. And she dropped out of high school and, went south. Yeah. But, and
dirty.
But people that like, I know. And then you like question them on it. And it's like,
that's mean, man. You know what though? Some people can't read that shit. Some people can just.
Hey, sometimes I get in that mode. Like somebody like schools me on some shit. I'm like, you know what? You better watch your mouth. You better watch how you talking to me.
Talking to me like that. Whip your ass. Talking about geometry. Who are you talking to? You think I'm Bill Nye the Science Guy, bitch? Whip your ass.
But yeah, man.
No, I get it though. Nah, you got to deal with people like that though. You got to deal with those people. But anywho, I mean, where were we going with that? Well, fuck you. That's where we're going.
We're going with people that like, I don't know, like.
I think I know where we're going. I think where we're going with that is when you're like going against the grain all the time, or not all the time. It's just kind of like nowadays, you better know your shit. Yeah, because you can get called out for in less than 2 seconds. Someone can whip out a phone and be like, hold that thought, and then be like, okay, you're so full of shit. Which I'm so glad my friends are super lazy, because when I open my mouth, they just be like, shut the fuck up, and that's as far as the conversation goes, and they shit all over me, which is fine. And we lose ourselves in conversation, which I'm very thankful for.
Well, yeah, just know your shit, people. Know your shit.
Yeah. Well, they better not if they're going to listen to this show. I hope they just stay them.
I know. Just don't make us feel stupid.
I know,
like, what was it? The NCAA?
Oh, man. The NAACP and the NCAA. Oh, man. That was so funny. Yeah, there's some crazy shit in the news nowadays. I mean, speaking of, like, I'm a big MMA guy, or not huge anymore, but I am an MMA fan. Mm-hmm. And one of the bigger pay-per-views I was looking forward to was Jon Jones versus Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier is the light heavyweight champion of the UFC. I don't know which UFC it was. But recently, I don't know if it was like a day, today, yesterday. It's been in a couple of days. Jon Jones got pulled over for allegedly drag racing or something like that. And I was like, oh no. Like, dude, you're on probation, bro.
I don't get it, man.
Like, you can't. No, man, dude, I'm not even on probation. And I act like I'm on probation, you know? Like, you can't be doing that. It doesn't matter. But he's a young dude. So I guess he kind of was doing something, and the officer was like, man, yeah, you were. He was like, no, I'm not. And if you listen to the slurring of his words and just he was really, really concentrated on trying to talk. Yeah. It was kind of like when a 16-year-old tried alcohol for the first time, a little too much, and they went home, and the parents are like, what the fuck you drinking? You know, he's like, I ain't nice drinking. But that's what it sounded like. So this dude's literally on top of the world. He's super young. He's a good-looking dude, and he fucks up his title shot again. So that UFC might not happen.
What I'm reading, it says Jon Jones is getting a huge break. While the incident wasn't considered a probation violation.
What?
Yeah, the drag racing obviously is a no-no, but he's getting a huge break on that.
Really?
So I think it's... And it says UFC has not yet provided any official comment on the matter, so...
He must have got Johnny
Cochran.
But
still, what that brings is like back in the day when Merriman was with the Chargers. I mean, it's old school news, right. But, you know, not just Merriman, but... Vincent Jackson, when he was driving, he got a DUI or some shit. It's like, man, you're making so much money playing something that you love to play, football. Mm-hmm. I get paid shit doing something shitty, you know what I mean, in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to put my hand out, I'm going to make a left turn or a right turn. Yeah. You know, I by the rules, but then you're making so much money that you're like, why not continue to like follow the rules and enjoy that?
Yeah.
You know, but motherfuckers is like they're getting fucking, okay, yeah, but hire a fucking driver, but why are you getting in trouble for like assaulting a female or
that's,
you know, like the whole back in the day, I mean, it's old fucking news, super old news, but when Chris Brown put his hands on Rihanna, it's like, man, it's like you guys get so much fucking money and you got millions of dollars in the bank and you're doing something stupid. I mean, yeah, okay, I get
it's impulsive.
The cliche,
it's super impulsive.
The cliche, like people that have money, they don't know what else to do with themselves.
Well, you know what? Like I hear on other podcasts, like one of the funner podcasts I listen to, they're successful, but they're super down to earth because they worked hard to get the money. And they're like, we meet people that are like actors and stuff like that like they get paid millions and millions of dollars to pretend. They're like, they're miserable. They have like, they're fucking lonely and they get bitches every night, but they're lonely. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, that would not be a problem with me.
How about do something, you know, out of the ordinary, something exciting in your life and donate to fucking like charities of, you know,
of modesties for ugly people.
You know, like,
I'll fucking put that shit to work.
It's like you make so much money, but yet you're depressed. Well, look at all the people that are struggling and are depressed, that are struggling to try to make something out of their lives, even though, yeah, some of them made it taking the wrong turn at a time, but they're trying to make their life better. What, though? They're trying to provide for their kids.
Let's say you do give those depressed people without money. They're still going to be depressed people, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, if you give me a lot of money.
Like what we were talking about earlier. You say money is the root of all evil.
Yeah,
it is, but at the same time, it'll like make my life a little bit easier. Like you know, like drowning in bills, or you know, like pretty much keeping your head above water as far as like financially. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, money is the root of all evil, and if you have it, like you're not going to be happy. But I mean, honestly, money would help. At this moment in time, money would help a lot of people that are struggling, that are like, fuck, I got to make rent, or I got to, take care of my kid, right. Or, I got to put food on the table or clothes on my back. Like, it'll help, but it's like when it becomes the root of all evil, it's like, like these people that have millions of dollars and they don't know what else to do. They done bought every fucking car, bought every type of house, bought every type of whatever clothing, and now they're just like, okay, I'm gonna do something crazy like fucking snort coke and drive and go, like Lindsay Lohan, Justin Bieber, like all these fucking kids.
So fine.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so fine.
Was now she fucking look like a damn tweaker.
Well, because she is a tweaker.
I mean, yeah.
You look like a Boricua because you're a Boricua. But I honestly, I think if you give a lot of people money, even with that are struggling, I don't think they would appreciate it.
But see, I'm not saying just give it to them. Just like if you help, it's more appreciative if it's
when you earn
like somebody's. Yeah, like you earn the shit. Like it's what like my sister back in the day. I keep saying like, but my sister back in the day, my parents used to buy my shoes or whatever, and I would fuck them up. But finally I got a job. Was earning my own money, and I was like, Dad, you gonna buy me shoes? He's like, fuck no, you got your money now. So I bought my first pair of shoes. I swear to God, I should have just wore plastic bags around this. I didn't want nobody scuffing my shit. I didn't want to I wore them to where
you didn't even
going.
Bend the front of your foot. You walk very flat footed like a dinosaur would.
If I had to kneel down, I had to like do like one of those Filipino squats.
Whoa, racist! Like what Filipino squats are you talking?
Everybody would feel me. All you listeners that are Filipino,
I have zero knowledge squat of this Filipino squat that he's talking of.
Where you squat and you like taking a shit on the ground.
I think that's Chinese.
Whatever.
Right? The China
Asian all together.
Well, they have the toilets on the ground. That's just a hole in the ground. It's a fancy
every
one.
race squats.
Every race.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I've never done squatted dude. I've never doo-dooed and squatted a day of my life, Mike. Okay,
but anyways,
so you're on a different planet.
Once
with this
I
thing.
earned my own shit, like I was more like
you're adamant about
I'm
stuff.
Really like adamant about like taking care of my shit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, man, the world can't have shit free. Because you go to the fucking the malls and they had a kiosk with like charger plugs for people to charge their phone. Because everybody's phone is dying.
Yeah.
So they had these free kiosks, which like lasted probably like a month, if that. Mm-hmm. Had every type, a Droid, Apple, or whatever. But they cut them off because motherfuckers would use it and rip it and they just they didn't care because it was like, oh, it's free. I don't give a fuck. But if it's yours, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna take care of this shit.
Yeah.
But like people just like when you earn something, you appreciate it more.
Yeah.
And when you're just giving it, yeah, it's just like, hey, it was free.
Yeah.
I didn't have to,
Man, I mean, we can go super political with this, but it's, no, I feel what you're saying. I mean, there's a lot of people like, we need free healthcare. But you know what comes with that? Super high taxes. And you know what I mean? It's like, we get a lot of free shit in this country that no one takes advantage of. Or on the flip side of that coin, everybody take like Obama phone. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, they were like, I'm throwing my Obama phone away per month because I know how to get it per month, and I'm like, yeah, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that. Like I'm paying a shitload of money to keep my phone number in my phone. And
you've had your phone like since fucking high school, dude.
It's a Nokia. They last forever.
And it's funny because like when me and you had like a long stretch where I didn't hit you up or we haven't talked, I was like, I was going to say your number.
Yeah, mother. You almost said my number the other fucking podcast. Dude, I was fucking dying because I was listening to the other podcast and then you were like, you hit us up at mod4up@gmail.com, Twitter, Dom's personal cell phone, 619. And I was like, hey, motherfucker. Dude, I was fucking rolling, man.
No, but
I was fucking dying.
Yeah, like, we fucking like work hard to keep our cell phones on or like, and then people are just taking care, like the whole, because I mean, you haven't been, I know you haven't been, but the Health and Human Resources Office, like where you get food stamps and shit like that, like Medi-Cal and stuff. Like there was this post on Facebook where they were like, people that are asking for Medi-Cal or food stamps and all that stuff should get drug tested. Because
I agree.
I've been in those offices, and for my personal and for other people, and dude, like, people are in there, like, you are fucking able to work. It's not everybody else, all the working folks' fault for you having fucking 20 million kids and can't take care of that shit.
Well, me and we've been there. And we've seen each other's stuff, and it's like.
Exactly.
Wow.
And it's like it's true. They should get fucking drug tested. They should, go through a fucking like a mad screening before they get some of their shit. A lot of people may have like their opinion on we don't.
That's invasion of privacy.
This is my opinion, and of course it means nothing to everybody else.
It's the truth. It's not.
I feel
it's a fact.
But yeah, people should get fucking screened for free shit.
I mean, too bad there's not a "Are you an asshole?" test. You know what I'm saying, for like guns and stuff like that. Because it's funny because me and my sister-in-law again, it was just one of those random days. I was home for the day. I took the day off. I went to her house and we had a really pleasant conversation. I'm gonna get her on the podcast because she's a very intelligent person. We were talking about gun control a little bit, and I go, you know what sucks? I'm a very responsible gun owner.
Yeah.
And
you are.
I lock it up. I expose my children to it. I go, these are guns. These can hurt, and I'll get you your own guns when you're of age. And we practice with plastic guns, and then now one of them has a BB gun, it's a legit Daisy BB gun, and it will put your shit out if you hit the right things. So we practice muzzle control, safety, and I'm one of our responsible. But what happens is you have these extremists that have zero gun knowledge, and they go, you shouldn't be doing this and that. And I'm like, hold on.
Wait, you fucking shot me with that BB gun. I was just thinking about it.
No, that was an airsoft gun.
Oh, okay.
That's different. I can't hurt you with that.
Okay, I was like,
no. If I hit you with the Daisy, we'd probably I'd probably have to cut it out of you. It's that strong. But no, I'm getting more laws put on me because I do the right thing, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense that I lock my guns up and I keep my ammo separated from my guns, and which makes home defense stupid because. Hold on, Mr. Robber. I got to unlock my gun.
Yeah.
I have to get my ammo from the other side of the room, and then I can shoot you. Is that okay?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it doesn't
with the whole like having a weapon in your car. You have to have it in the trunk, locked up, with the ammo, of course, separated. And it's like, seriously, what the fuck is the point of even having protection if you have to go through, serial killers chasing me? Let me open up my trunk.
And you know what? Even if you're defending yourself in your house, and if you shoot that dude in the back, you go to jail. That is bullshit. He fucking stabbed me 50 times, yet he happened to run away, and I shot him in the back of the head, and I go to jail. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah. And California sucks with guns anyway, but
gun control.
Yeah, again, I won't go super deep into that rabbit hole, but but my sister-in-law and I had a really nice talk, and we were talking about rules applying to people that it shouldn't apply to. Yeah. People that need money need the government cheese, not government cheese, and government oatmeal, and I was on that. My parents were on that. And you know what I mean? I appreciated it. Yeah. But people that we've known and I've semi-lived with, they would do it. It's just because they didn't feel like going to the store that day. And it's like, what? Like, oh my God, you're a terrible human being.
Yeah, and then they don't work. And it's like, man, take your ass. If you can fucking sit up here, go run around to this party and that party and, like, get yourself dressed up. Get yourself dressed in a fucking uniform. Take your ass to work. Yeah. Like, because it is what it is.
Yeah, fuck those people. Anywho, I think I'm going to end there. Get all that gun talk really. It kind of chaps my head. It really chaps my head, actually. Because,
it grinds my gears.
All right, man. Mike, we're going to get a hold of us, man.
Oh, man, you can hit us up at mod4up@gmail.com. You know, we on iTunes, we're on IG, you know, same places. iTunes, IG, YouTube, SoundCloud.
Yeah. You know. We're going to have our own website coming soon. It's in the process. Yeah, we're going to have some good stuff coming to you guys because of our listeners, because of you guys, because we absolutely love you guys. Again, I mean, I say this every show, but it's because I want you to feel the appreciation.
And I'm leaking that we're going to work on videos coming soon of what Mike and Dom think they can do.
Yeah, we are working on it. We are. It's in the process. It's in the script writing, and we're doing some cool things because of the love momentum we have from you guys, and the critiques.
Shout out to R&D, Dominic Blas. Hopefully we can work with you very
I hope
soon.
everything works out with him. Deep Rooted, right?
Yeah,
Deep Rooted. Those guys are doing some great shows.
Up.
They're working very hard. Those guys. They're putting on shows during the week. You know what I mean? I mean, they want to be out there. So shout out to R&D, Deep Rooted, Dominic Blas. Check them all out. They're good stuff. Again, and to Tribal Theory as well. They've been liking our stuff, sharing our stuff as well. Our good boy, our friend.
Their family, their fans.
We're all family. And so to Nico Theory, Nico _Theory on Instagram. Tribal Theory. Koo _Theory.
Peter _Theory. Rudy _Theory.
See, Michael knows more about that. I know Nico. That's it. So
just hit him up or
just show your love, just like you guys been showing to us. Show it to them too, because they're showing it to us as well, and we'll do that as well. Thanks everybody for listening. I appreciate it. That's MOD 4UP@gmail.com, Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes. If you just Google MOD 4UP. We're there.
Yours truly comes.
We're gonna have. I mean, we've been saying we're gonna take more pictures, but I know we've been kind of slacking on them. That's my fault. Yeah. But we're gonna take more pictures. We're gonna have a website. That's what happens when you sling dick, bitch. Slinging that shit like a pistol shot. Pew, pew, pew. All right, guys. I'll check you guys later. Mike, anything else?
No, I'm
good.
good.
Man, I'll catch you cats down the road.
Peace out.